We look at Korea's main industries and foreign investor success stories to present Korea's outstanding investment environment. Explore potential opportunities to grow with Korea. Hello, I'm Shin Ah-young. The World Economic Forum selected Korea as an ICT global leader and a key player in ICT innovation. So what drives the Korean ICT industry to take on endless new challenges and grow? Industrial competitiveness in ICT is gaining importance, especially since the Davos Forum included the fourth industrial revolution on its agenda. Korea already possesses the world's best ICT technology and infrastructure, as shown in 2019, when it became the first in the world to commercialize 5G. Even amid the COVID-19 crisis, Korea's ICT industry posted exports of $183.6 billion in 2020. Just within a year of commercializing 5G, there were 6.34 million users connected by 5G, and by 2025, 5G will account for 67% of all mobile networks, maintaining the lead in the world. The domestic cloud market is valued at 2.3 trillion won, which is only 1% of the world market, but it has sustained double-digit growth since 2016. COVID-19 is expanding the online and non-contact realms and drastically increasing digital consumption, including remote learning and virtual conferences. As of the fourth quarter of 2020, memory semiconductor, display, and smartphone exports recorded double-digit growth, backed up by the recovery of smartphone sales and the rising demand for OLED panels. Korea's ICT industry is responding quickly to the digital era, with the manufacturing sector backed up by IoT and the service sector by cloud, big data, and AI technologies. Global companies that have recognized the potential of the Korean market are establishing data centers and launching new businesses in Korea. The Korean government has announced that it will invest 49 trillion won as part of the upgraded Digital New Deal to support the establishment, operation, and public use of digital infrastructures until 2025. Through aggressive investments, Korea is aiming to reinforce the non-contact infrastructure and expand digital conversions to other fields to foster metaverse, cloud computing, blockchains, and other hyper-connected sectors. These policies and technical expertise will step up Korea's ICT industry and offer new business opportunities to foreign investors. Many foreign invested companies are coming to Korea, which promises innovative technology and the government's rigorous support. We'll meet one of them today and listen to a success story, a company that possesses global expertise and leading technology, Ericsson-LG. Today I'll be visiting Ericsson-LG. Here since 2010, they're a company well known for their global expertise and their leading technology. Come with me to find out their success story here in Korea.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Håkan.
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 Håkan is more or less only my Swedish friend's name, actually.
Today I'm here at Ericsson-LG at the heart of Gangnam with Mr. Håkan Cervell, CEO of Ericsson-LG. Hello.
Hello.
So nice to meet you.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for inviting us. Okay, so let's just get right started with this. Tell us about Ericsson-LG, what kind of company it is.
1876 we were founded, but already in 1896 we made the first contract in Korea. So we were actually selling our first telephone switch in 1896 to the Chosin dynasty. So it just tells a bit about the history and the legacy that we have as a company, as a global company.
So why do you think Ericsson came to Korea in the first place?
I don't know exactly the reason in 1896, to be honest. but I know that Ericsson from the very beginning, and also our founder Lars Magnus Ericsson, which is actually creating the name of the company today, he wanted to spread his technology, his products, his solutions to the rest of the world. And he was exploring wherever he could go. And Korea was obviously one of the countries he found to be interested in his telephones. But that was in 1896, so that's a long time ago. So if I go a little bit forward in time, I think the reason why it's extremely important for Ericsson to be in Korea today is that Korea is a very advanced society when it comes to technology and when it comes to ICT, and very often early to new technology. And obviously, since we are a technology leader, we want to be present in the market that have that type of behavior.
And you're also doing your part in reaching out to the community and carrying out your social responsibilities. I feel like there's this girls ICT hackathon that you guys are
Cool that you heard about it.
Yes, I did.
It's a very important activity, both for us as a company, but also for me personally, because diversity and gender diversity is something that is very high on the agenda in Ericsson. And we do many different activities. And one thing we do here, as you say, is Girls in ICT. To get young girls from university to participate in a competition to use technology as a way to come up with a new value, a new service, a new solution. And we do that over a couple of days, and it's a really cool activity because you get so much innovation from these young females. And the reason why we're doing that is, of course, to promote technology as a profession also for females, but it's, of course, also future potential employees. So it's a cool activity. I'm proud of that, actually.
Based on your experience here in Korea, and I can feel that you've had many positive ones, do you have any advice or tips you'd like to give to foreign investors that are looking to invest in Korea?
I think that going to Korea, if you want to do business, is not about trying to put your toe into the cold water and see if it's okay to move into the water. I think going to Korea is you just have to jump in.
Just have to dive in.
You have to dive in and actually see what happens. I also don't believe in coming to Korea and think that you know best. You may have a perfect product, you may have a perfect solution, but if you want to be successful, you also need to make sure you understand the strengths of the Korean society, of the Korean technology. And if you combine this commitment to Korea and really try to understand the Korean environment, the business atmosphere, then you have good chances of succeeding.
Right. Oh, those are all great advices. Thank you so much. Okay, unfortunately today that's all the time we have. I had a great time. Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much for having me. It was a pleasure.
Thank you. Okay, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you for joining us on FDI Focus. We'll be back next time with more information for foreign investment companies on how to invest successfully in Korea. So we wish you all the success here in Korea, and until next time, goodbye and good luck.